days of our great-great-grandfathers. Over 150 years ago, 1.5 million people lived in slavery in this country. It was a time in which human beings owned other human beings, as you would own a car, an animal. These slaves lived in places like this, surrounded by disease, death. And one of them was a woman named Harriet Tubman. Harriet was born into slavery on a plantation near the eastern shore of Maryland in the year 1820. One of 11 children, Harriet's life was one of suffering, hard work. Before she was 8 years old, she'd already seen 2 of her older sisters carried away on a chain gang. One of them forced to leave her 2 children behind. With the sight of her sister crying, begging, her sister's 2 children screaming for their mother, was to haunt Harriet for the rest of her life. We'll meet Harriet through the eyes of a young man from our own time. A young man in search of something he doesn't even know he's lost.
Are you up yet? Benjamin, get up. You're gonna be late for school. I swear you'll sleep your life away. Let's go. Come on, get up here.
Come on, Mama.
Come on, get up out of bed now. I've got to go to work. You need to come on, Benjamin. Come on. It's time for you to get up out of this bed. You wake up here. Benjamin Ross, get up out of this bed.
Woman, what are you doing? I'll do what I please.
Well, you can just get out then.
What?
This is my house, and you'll do as you're told. I'll not have any son of mine growing up dumb on street corners.
Fine, that's the way you want it. I don't need this sorry place, and I definitely don't need you. Don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me to go to school. What school won't do. What the?
May I help you?
Who are you?
The librarian.
Man, what is this place?
Well, let's see. We've got books. We've got a librarian. Just wild guess. A library.
Ma. A library?
Yes, a library. A place of books. A place of imagination. Can I help you find something?
Yeah. Yeah. Where's my room?
My room? Oh, no. We have Mein Kampf and Michelangelo, but not my room. Oh, say, do you like biographies?
Say what?
Oh, yeah. This one's a real doozy. It's about a woman named Harriet. Oh,
What kind of game you
careful!
trying to
That
run
book
here?
is very old.
You ain't gonna get no older unless you tell me where my room is.
Oh, well, since you put it that way, you might try going back the way you came. Sure you don't want to read about Harriet? I think you'd like her. She was a lot like you. Strong, independent.
Step off me, you fossil.
I'll teach you the hard boy.
Come on! Man, are you crazy?
You okay, Bill? Get him, boy. I'm gonna blow your hair.
Wait, Massa. Don't do it, sir.
Get out of here, gal.
He's just a poor dumb African boy. He don't know no better. And what Massa Broder's gonna say?
She's right. Won't like you shooting one of his new bucks. He'll skin you alive.
I'm gonna learn you, boy. You're gonna learn. You're gonna die.
Hold still now. This gonna hurt some. Shh. Shh. You poor African. They done beat you real bad. My old man. When you look at that, smooth as a baby's bottom. What part of Africa you from?
I'm from L.A.
That's right. I's Ashanti. At least that's what my grandpappy say. I never been to Africa, but grandpappy say Ashanti live in palaces.
Who are you?
My name Harriet. What they call you?
Ben.
Well, best you get some sleep now. Morning gonna come early.
Thank you, Harriet.
For what?
For saving my life.
You poor African. You're gonna wish I had.
Bring this boy!
Ben, you okay?
Who's that?
That Massa Brown. You the overseer. You watch out for him, you hear?
Hey, you. Come here.
Come on now, don't rile him. If he wants to stay alive, you keep your mouth shut and your eyes on the ground, you hear me? He'll shoot you dead if you look at him like that.
I don't remember calling you over here, gal.
No, sir. This here Africa boy, he don't know how to talk, so you can understand him none.
What you doing out there, boy? Sleeping?
The master done ask you a question. You answer him right quick now, you hear?
Yes, sir.
You what?
He mean no, sir.
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir?
Yes, sir.
No, sir, yes. yes, sir. Well, which is it?
That L.A. talk, sir. Where he from, yes, sir, mean no, sir. And the other way round.
Oh. I don't like this boy. He's a runner.
Oh, no, sir.
You run, boy. I'm gonna crop off your ears and I'm gonna feed them to my dogs.
Yo, chill out, honky. You diss me one more time, and I'm gonna have to waste you.
What do you say?
He say, yes, sir, massa. Anything you say, massa.
You're lying. You ain't making fun of me, is you, boy?
Yes, sir.
All right, then. Just see that you don't. Get back to work. And you teach him to talk. I don't care what they say in Africa. He's in America now.
Yes, sir. I mean, no, sir. You know what I mean, sir. He gonna hear you.
Yeah, that was sweet. Give him some depth on that.
What's wrong with you, boy?
Never mind. Hey, yo, you wouldn't know where there's a phone around here, would you?
Phone?
Yeah. A 7-Eleven, a convenience store.
There's a store.
Where?
Over that way a piece yonder.
Ow! Man, I'm getting blisters. Y'all do this all the time?
6 days a week. Sun up, sun down.
Well, how much he pay you?
Pay?
Yeah, you know, money, dinero, dead presidents. How much does it pay you? Minimum wage, huh? You know, y'all need to get organized. You know, Cesar Chavez, Black Power.
No, boy. Come back.
Where's your phone?
What?
Your phone!
Now you get on out
Don't
of
nobody
here.
understand English around here. Your phone!
Excuse me. Benjamin. My boy, he doesn't understand. See, they won't invent the telephone for another 27 years.
27 years?
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to this crazy old fossil over here.
You got to get back. You got to get back fast as you can.
No, you don't understand. That crazy old man in the library, he did something weird to me. I gotta find my room. I gotta find the phone.
Come on.
Well, looky here. I warned you what would happen if you ran. Now hold him, Harriet.
Run.
Where you going?
Oh, that hurt.
What are you doing to me?
It's embarrassing, isn't it? I mean, twice she saved your life, and you just left her lying there. Oh, I think it'd be a good idea for you and Harriet to spend a little time together. Share a little hoe cake and salt pork. What do you say?
Are you crazier than you look? I want to go home.
Oh, it's all in good time, my friend. All in good time.
Look, let me out of here right now, or I'm gonna... What is this? Where am I?
I
I believe you were saying. He can't hear me, old top. However, you are a different story.
Look, I'll do anything you say. Just get me out of here.
Well, now, that's more like it. Let's see. Where were we? Yeah, I could go. No. Oh. Well, oh.
Come on, man.
Well, aren't you just a little curious what happened to Harriet?
Oh, yeah.
Well, you'll be glad to know she didn't die from that blow. However, it was to cause her problems the rest of her life. One minute she'd be fine, and the next she'd just pass out.
Yeah, that's too bad.
I can tell you're real torn up about it. Now you realize, of course, that not all plantation owners mistreated their slaves. In fact, some slaves were treated like family. However, that didn't change the fact that slavery itself was wrong. And throughout the 1800s, those in slavery became more and more discontented with their lot. Few slaves even fought back, leading rebellions. Perhaps the most famous of these was led by Nat Turner in 1839. 55 plantation owners and their families were killed, along with Nat Turner and most of his men. This brought new laws to the South, like the Fugitive Slave Act. Whoop. Oh.
Who's there?
Hey, look. What does all this got to do with me?
Oh, well, I was just getting to that. You see, by 1849, Harriet was 29 years old. And for years, she had dreamed of nothing else but escaping to freedom in the North. Then, one day, something happened that changed the course of her life.
What?
Her master died. Harriet heard that several slaves, including herself, were to be sold to a plantation in Georgia. And Georgia was so far south that escaping north would be next to impossible. Harriet decided that it was time to act. And that's where you come in.
Me?
It's going to be dark in a few hours. There's Harriet's cabin over there. She's inside right now, packing. And as soon as it's dark, she's going to try and make her escape. Wouldn't be able to say goodbye to her friends and family, not even her mother and father. For she knew they'd be questioned. She didn't want to put them in danger. And so, at the age of 29, a poor slave woman named Harriet, who had never been more than a few miles from her own home, set off into the great unknown, leaving behind her family and friends. She bravely charged into a world she'd never seen, in search of a place she'd never been, hoping to find something she'd never known.
Yeah, that's real cool, but I still don't know what this has to do with me. I said I still don't know what this has to do with me. Hey, yo, Fossil.
Where you going? You taking a little trip, huh? Oh, you take a look at that.
Is that you?
Yeah.
Lord, you Africans sure is something.
Come on.
I thought you escaped.
Yeah, well, I sort of been hiding out. I never got to thank you for what you did for me back at the store.
That's all right. I was gonna make my escape then. I was gonna be free. I was gonna be dead.
Where you going?
Ever hear the Underground Railroad?
No.
It ain't steel rails or steam engines. It's people willing to help slaves get to freedom.
Help! Somebody help! The masses!
Come on!
Who lives here?
Abolitionists.
What's that?
That's somebody help slaves get free. Come on.
I knew that.
Yes.
We come to buy some eggs, ma'am.
I'm sorry. I could not sell the eggs on the first day. But I know someone who might. His name is Thomas Garrett. He lives in Wilmington. Does thou know where that is?
No, ma'am, I don't.
It's a long journey.
That's all right. We really want them eggs.
Even so. Thou could not walk it in one day. You must stay with a friend. I will write you instructions.
I'm sorry, ma'am. We can't read.
I'll take you to the path. Give you instructions on the way.
Traveling long.
Yes, sir. 6 days.
Thou must be exhausted. But we must move quickly. The patrollers are out. Come. I must get back to my store. This path will lead thee to a road. There thou shalt see a sign that says Pennsylvania. I've written it for thee on this piece of paper. Step past that sign, and thou art free. But be careful. The patrollers watch this path.
Thank you, sir.
Godspeed.
What?
Where'd they go?
I don't know. They was right here.
Ah, it must have been a deer.
No, I'm telling you, I see them. Come on.
What is it?
Ben, this is it! This is it! Oh, Lord Almighty! I'm free! Ben, I swear, someday, my mama, my daddy, my sisters, and my brothers is all gonna be free. If I have to go and get them myself, Lord Almighty, I'm free.
I looked at my hands, she later told a friend, to see if I was the same person now that I was free. There was such a glory over everything. The sun came like gold through the trees and over the fields, and the birds were singing in celebration. And I knew this must be heaven.
I didn't even get to say goodbye.
Oh, no matter, Benjamin. You see, you weren't really there. Well, that's what a good story does. It makes you feel like you were there. Takes you places you've never been. Introduces you to people you've never met. Expands your horizons. Opens your heart, if you'll let it. That's right. The scars are gone. And your hand, yep, smooth as a baby's bottom.
It wasn't real?
Oh, Harriet's story was real. The things you witnessed really happened. You just weren't there, I'm afraid.
But what happened to her?
Harriet?
Yeah.
After she reached freedom, you mean? Well, read it for yourself.
I can't.
I see. Well, Harriet became famous as one of the conductors on the Underground Railroad, helping over 300 slaves escape, including her own family. She freed so many slaves that she became known to people everywhere as Moses. During the Civil War, she served as a nurse and spy for the Union Army, even leading a raid into Confederate territory. And after the war, she worked with Susan B. Anthony and Elizabeth Cady Stanton in the women's suffrage movement. Harriet died at the age of 93, March 10, 1913. With her friends around her singing, "Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home." The end. Well, time to go. Library's closing.
Tell me, Harriet, did she have a last name?
Well, I think it was Tubman.
Harriet Tubman.
That's right. You know, Benjamin, it takes real courage, Harriet's kind of courage, to dare to be somebody, to take chances, to risk failure, to do something special with your life. Well, better hurry. Be late for school.
And, Benjamin.
Yeah?
Apologize to your mother.
Oh. Yeah. Mama? Mama?
Jordan, and what did I see? Coming for to carry me home. A band of angels coming after me. They were coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home.
Hi, my name is David King. It was a pleasure to play Ben and Harriet Tubman, the film you've just seen. You know, she went on to do many great things in her life. Her accomplishments have affected all of us. She became one of the first civil rights leaders. She freed many of the slaves. She contributed to the victory of the Civil War, and she helped women to gain their right to vote in our nation. You know, it's like the librarian said. It takes true courage to dare to be someone, to take a chance. Education is a chance to many of you. Education is our ticket to freedom. I'm happy to say that I'm in school right now, and I want to encourage all of you to get a good education, to gain your ticket to freedom. And speaking of education, it's time for the fun part. A little quiz. Take out a sheet of paper, and we'll start from there. Okay, let's begin. Now, number your paper 1 to 12. Your teacher will pause after each one so that you can write a brief answer. Question number 1. What did it mean to be a slave? Question number 2. What continent did the slaves come from? Question number 3. What was the Underground Railroad? Question number 4. What did the Underground Railroad do? Question number 5. Who were the abolitionists? Question number 6. Name a group of people who helped the slaves to freedom. Question number 7. Did Harriet escape before or after the Civil War? Question number 8. After Harriet escaped, how did she make her mark in American history? Question number 9. What nickname was given to Harriet Tubman? Question number 10. Why do you think Harriet was given this name? Question number 11. Why is slavery contrary to our American values? And question number 12. Would you have helped take slaves on a dangerous trip along the Underground Railroad, and why? Good. Now for something really exciting. We have essay questions. You're jumping for joy now, aren't you? Now, turn your paper over and split it in half. Use that paper to answer both essay questions in 50 words or less. Question number 1. Name some of the tickets to freedom we have today. Why are they like the Underground Railroad? Examples are education, hardworking, voting, etc. Question number 2. In what ways would you pattern your life after Harriet Tubman? And how would you help those people who are in forms of slavery today? Examples are homeless people, people who are very sick, that type of thing. I hope you enjoyed our quiz. If you want to know more about Harriet Tubman, go to your local library. Your librarian is your guide to adventure through reading. By the way, look for other movies from In Search of the Heroes in your local video store, library, or school. Thank you.